Okay, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to do a benchmark test with Skapi and Skapi against Supabase. And we all know Supabase is a very popular API backend service, and Skapi is the new coming one. So I thought it would be fun to make a kind of a speed and performance comparison between those two. So we are going to do a couple of tests that involves in database performance. We are going to do some basic query response, doing some file upload performance tests, right? And also we will be doing some concurrent user handling tests. Can be like hundreds, thousands, 10,000 requests, and how it efficiently handles those requests. And also we are going to do some complex query performance tests for databases, like these type of index queries, or probably range queries, and also like something like tag queries, sort, and etc. And of course, Skapi and Supabase is actually running a very completely different database structure. Supabase is running on Postgres SQL, which is SQL based. And Skapi database is based on very basic NoSQL database, but also still very flexible and can be indexed various ways using very complex queries as well. Both databases have their differences, they have their flaws, they have their upsides, but we're just going to do the test based on actions that we might actually do in real world when building on applications. Okay, so the tests are all written in script, and I just kind of made it look pretty using these HTML. I have both one for Supabase and one for Skapi. Okay, so I'll do all the tests one at a time, and then get the results and make the comparison chart of the two. So I'll start off by doing the Supabase. It will do several tests. Without further ado, let's just click on Start Full Test and let's see what happens. Okay, there are many requests being made to my Supabase server. Okay, it's doing these simple batch of basic query performance. We have some numbers here. Okay, we will look into the numbers later. So, yep, we have file upload is running. We are starting to get some numbers in the these boxes. Okay, we have some results, and yep, we have finished the test for the Supabase performance. Okay, I'll save the results for now, and we'll look into that later. Let's go to the Skapi side and do the same test by clicking Start Full Test. Okay, now we see the Skapi is making a batch of requests. Okay, we have some numbers, looks great. Okay, and the complex query performance. So these tests is actually generating a bunch of data. So if I go to my Skapi service page and open up the database, I will see all these test data coming through, right? Yeah. Now we're on to real-time connections. Okay, we have some numbers now. Looks great. Okay, we finished the test of the both services. Let's look at the comparison chart now. Okay, so here it is. Well, the summary looks good. Basically, Skapi seems to be outperforming the Supabase, but let's get into the details what Skapi is good at. Okay, for basic query performance analysis, Skapi is slightly faster. I think this is due to the nature of the NoSQL versus the SQL database. And the difference is very small. So I don't think this would be a very significant numbers. Let's look into file upload performance. Okay, so this one, Skapi outperforms like 2x faster than Supabase. And I think this is due to the serverless design of Skapi, which means for Skapi, there is no any additional resource or server in between the actual storage resource and the client. So when you upload files from your client to Skapi, actually your client is directly connected to the cloud storage. So I guess that's why it has less overheads and it's much more faster because of the less bottleneck there is. And also concurrent user handling. This also, Skapi is outperforming the Supabase. And you can see that Supabase is clearly having certain bottleneck as Supabase gets more and more concurrent users. In contrast, Skapi, you can see is pretty much steady. And I would think this is also due to the unique design of the Skapi's serverless infrastructure. This is the complex query performance for the database. Clearly, we can see Skapi outperforms like 2 times faster than Supabase. I would suspect if you can design your PostgreSQL, your indexes and table more efficiently, I believe you can get those numbers more way below than the test itself. But again, in contrast, Skapi does not require any pre-configuration or pre-design of your database structure. So yeah, there you go. On to the real-time performance. Skapi is almost 2x faster. The success rate is 100%, whereas Supabase is around 88%. It's still good, and this one I would think because Supabase is currently serving huge numbers of users currently, so maybe Skapi still has more overhead and its average latency is much more lower, and the success rate is better than Supabase. Yeah, so there you go. Although these numbers in real life and real life application might be a little bit different, but we're still very proud that we have outnumbered on these basic tests compared with Supabase. And I think because we are very obsessed on making the backend infrastructure efficient as possible, removing all the bottlenecks in between, and also we try to design a backend infrastructure that are safe for everything to be handled on the client side. So we are very proud of this. So I think Skapi can also be a great alternative for supporting your backend for your applications. So thank you for watching. This was fun, and I'll see you on the next video.